Good Monday, everyone. I'm meteorologist Dave Snyder at the National Weather Service with Alaska's statewide weather. Low pressure continues to sit out in the Bering Sea at 964 millibars. Only a few areas picking up some light rain this afternoon. Some of those around the Pribilofs, around Cold Bay, and around Valdez. Most places in the mainland of Alaska are looking at a few more clouds than they were earlier this week, but generally dry conditions. Winds across the west are a little bit breezy this afternoon. In fact, some stronger gusts up and down the YK coastline and into the Seward Peninsula are expected. And around the central and western Aleutians, breezy conditions continue there with a patchwork of clouds and only a few hints of sunshine poking through generally around the Aleutians. Northward, a little more sunshine is seen. High pressure sits right over southeastern Alaska at 1,028 millibars, but as the combination of high pressure and low pressure work together across the Alaska range, starting tonight, winds will begin to pick up across a good many areas. Especially tonight for areas around the Toke Cutoff and passes east of that, look for a wind advisory to continue at least through 9 o'clock tonight. Southerly winds up to 55 miles an hour may gust through some of those passes, and probably a little bit extra caution is advised. For the upper Kuskokwim Valley, starting tonight and into tomorrow, stronger winds will develop there, especially across the central and western sections of the Alaska Range. Look for southeasterly winds to gust up to 50 miles per hour. A wind advisory is in effect from 6 a.m. Tuesday until 6 a.m. on Wednesday. We're also watching for some stronger winds across the Bristol Bay region. For those areas, south and easterly winds 35 to 50 miles per hour are possible, especially starting Tuesday evening and ramping up into Wednesday morning. Those gusts could reach 70 to 80 miles per hour. So watch for some stronger winds there, and perhaps the potential of that to be increased to a high wind warning when things look a little more certain. At this point, warmer and wetter air is moving into the central and western Gulf. That could bring some heavier rainfall to Kodiak Island as well. Several inches of rain is expected in that region, and those close to some of the higher terrain should be prepared and watching for mudslides there at the top of just some heavy runoff from time to time. Look for south central to continue to be under a wet flow as that south and easterly wind comes into the Kenai Peninsula and the western Alaska Range. Further north into Norton Sound, look for periods of rain and snow to mix. A better chance for snow across the Kobuk and Noatak valleys, especially into the Chukchi Seacoast, and a rain-snow mix for St. Lawrence Island and areas around Nome is expected into the midweek, with continued unsettled weather around the Bering Sea coast. With Alaska statewide weather, I'm meteorologist Dave Snyder.